In this video, I'm going to be talking about which MCC team has the highest stats for each game and what I think could be another fun perspective to watch. Let's get started. First up, we've got Ace Race. In terms of statistics, the Llamas are definitely in the lead with a 1,169 coin average. Aha! Definitely a player to look out for on this team has got to be Quig with a coin average of 492. An alternative POV is definitely going to be the Cyan Coyotes. With the return of Ace Race, you know that Wilbur is going to have some type of monologue up his sleeve. Next up is BattleBox. The highest coin average in BattleBox is going to be the Red Rabbits with 1,276. The highest average on this team is going to be Dream with 396, and not too far behind him, we've got George with 341. Another two POVs that could be fun to watch are going to be the Yellow Yaks and the Green Geckos. In terms of Yellow Yaks, I feel like all four of those girls are definitely formidable competitors, and with Sylvie's recent BattleBox ace, you're gonna have to look out for her. I'm kind of disappointed that we don't have another PvP game in this event unless Meltdown ends up being one, but for the Green Geckos, I was excited to see them perform in PvP. I was looking forward to the dynamic and seeing Sapnap be the leader, and then the last time that we had Sapnap and Michael pair up, Michael was kind of one of the players that was more of a follower rather than the leader, but I feel like in this event, he's definitely going to take that leadership role. And with that in mind, in my opinion, BattleBox is definitely going to be a fun one to see Sapnap, Michael, Foolish, and Tina battle out. So statistically, the Yellow Yaks are in first for Build Mart with a 1,246 coin average, although I have a couple notes about that. We actually don't have any data from JoJo from a canon MCC in terms of Build Mart, and then we've got Sylvie with 251, and G is definitely a strong competitor, raising up that average with her 377. Something that could definitely be skewing the statistics is I have 5up subbed in for Blushi's coins, and we know that he's a strong Build Mart competitor, so this could definitely be inflated a bit. An alternative that I have is definitely the Aqua Axolotls. We've got H-Bomb, Grian, False, and Scar. Grian and False alone are definitely super strong Build Mart competitors, and with the rest of their team, you know it's going to be good vibes. We got Grian as the leader for this game. It's just going to go great. The next game is Hole in the Wall. In terms of statistics, we have the Cyan Coyotes in first with 1,268. Now this kind of makes sense considering Ranboo's on their team with 398, although CPK is also very strong at this game with a 320 coin average. Another good perspective to watch could definitely be the Green Geckos. Recently from the Green Geckos, we've had both Foolish and Tina grinding out that hole in the wall on the practice server. We know that new players usually put a lot of focus into that hole in the wall, so it's going to be fun to see how they actually do when it comes to the event. Hi, Full Screen Joji here. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment with your thoughts. It helps out me, this video, and this channel a whole bunch. Thanks, let's get back to the video. Next up, we've got Parkour Tag, and surprise, surprise, we've got Red Rabbits in first with a 1,185 coin average. So currently, Dream is the strongest Parkour Tag competitor, his average being 386. The rest of the team should also make for some solid runners, with Puffy being the second highest with 286, and then George and Sam following up. Another good perspective to watch could be the Cyan Coyotes. We have Ranboo, who has put a lot of time into parkour, and I'm sure is only ever looking to improve. And we also have CPK and Wisp, who are definitely strong competitors in general, and I know that CPK will definitely make a solid hunter during this game. Next, we've got Rocket Splee Fresh, and of course, first in statistics is going to be the Orange Ocelots with an insane 1,729. Now this is the highest coin average for any game by any team in the event. The next highest is 1,297 with Red and Sands of Time. Now we've got to consider that Pete is an absolute god at this game with his coin average being 645. But a huge thing to consider is the fact that Spifey hasn't played this game before, so we're completely missing his individual average, making the team average pretty inflated. A really good alternative POV for Rocket Splee Fresh could be the Blue Bats that has both Tubbo and Tubbo, who had outstanding performances the very first time this game was played. On to Sands of Time, my personal favorite game. The highest team statistically is the Red Rabbits with 1,297. Like I just mentioned, this is the second highest team average for any game in the event. And honestly, even if the Red Rabbits weren't first statistically, I would have had them in the alternative POV to watch, because we've got Dream, who really understands Sands of Time, and the way that he goes about it so strategically is really fun and interesting to watch. And we've also got George, who is going to give you a heart attack every single time he plays this game. Now, a good second POV to watch, I've gotta say, it's Pink Parrots. I feel like this POV is going to be kind of chaotic but organized in a very unique way, and I feel like the dynamic between Purple and Tommy trying to figure out this game together and lead is going to be really cool to watch. Second to last, we've got to get to the other side with the pink Parrots in the first statistically with 1,271. Now we've got Purple definitely hiking up this team average considering he's only played the game once, and that one time he did, he went absolutely crazy with a 525 average, his very first time playing this game. Another good to get to the other side POV is going to be the yellow Yaks. We've got Jojo and Sylvie both solid at the skills required for this game. G, who I feel like is going to be on a bit of a redemption arc. And of course Blushi, who I wouldn't be surprised pulled off another insane play. Okay, last up we've got Meltdown, and honestly, I had a bit of trouble trying to figure out how to go about this. This is a new game that we don't know anything about. Personally, I would like if there was some PvP to it, considering 2 PvP games were moved out of rotation, but I kind of am feeling like it's going to be more of a team-based game, which is why I put Aqua Axolotls as the first option to watch for it. I feel like Aqua is going to excel at team games. I actually had them as the alternative POV for grid runners before it was cycled out. I'm really excited to see how these 3 veterans plus Scar go about this brand new game. So something I mentioned in my predictions video is that I'm looking forward to seeing the dynamic between Punz and the Hermits in this event. That dynamic will be especially highlighted in a brand new game, aka Meltdown. Honestly, with the new game, you kind of never know what's going to go on, so any POV could work, but these are the 2 that I'm suggesting. Okay, that's it. See you next time.